We're solving problem 13 from the spring 2021 AMC 12B. How many values of data in the interval data is greater than 0 and less than or equal to 2 pi satisfy this equation up here? The first thing we can do with this equation is basically move everything around. So that this becomes 5 cosine 3 theta equals 3 sine theta plus 1. Now you might think this would be really complicated to solve, but you want to find the number of intersections in this. And what you basically see with all these equations, 3 sine theta plus 1, 5 cosine 3 theta, well, let's just start with the basic cosine and sine graphs. The graph of cosine and sine of theta all look like this. They're going to be constant like reverberations. So if they're in the time period between 2 pi, well, we know that pi is 3.14, so we can estimate 2 pi to be like 6.28. Doesn't really matter, but we know that this all has to be less than 6, and since each graph of sine of theta and cosine theta has like a wavelength of it's gonna have a wavelength of 2 units, so that basically means it goes down and up and it returns to the same spot. If we just draw a line through this, there's going to be 2 points where they intersect. So if they do this at every point, there's going to be like 6 times happening because it happens about every 1 time. So the closest integer number here is going to be 6 times. So basically, the lines intersect 6 times in total in this frame of angle.